What's up, guys? It's Raul here, bringing you guys another NHL 19 Be a Pro with our center number 11, Rahul. And today we are here in the playoffs. Yes, I said that right. The playoffs. So I really wanted to do the playoffs so bad. Um, so if you guys are ready for the playoffs, which is going to be insane, please drop a like and subscribe. Also, I made a Discord server. It will be in a section called the About section. I will not leave in description for reasons, but hey, you know what? I do what I can to make myself successful. Um, um, is there anything I want to say? Um, I'm gonna say this. I love the continuous love and support, and this would be the first ever game against the Florida Panthers. Um, uh, um, the Florida Panthers we have faced, and we lost, as you would have known, in the regular season. However, we have a chance here today to go up against the Florida Panthers and get our redemption back. So it's quite nice to do that because revenge. Sports is sometimes a good thing and sometimes a bad thing. So gotta like think about what's gonna happen. Also, um, it's gonna be insane. Like the playoffs are gonna be insane. Like by the time you're watching this, I have already completed. So it's gonna be, how can I say it? It's already for me when I'm recording this is season 2. So that's gonna be insane, and you're gonna like season 2 because we are having some fun. But that's not gonna be in a while. So today we're just gonna focus on game 1 of the first round of the Stanley Cup. And I want to say that y'all have been in the support of the channel, so thank you all so much. Uh, um, game. Um, it's going to be a tricky battle with them because the Florida Panthers are one of those teams where, like in real life, they do well, but in like in the they don't do so well in real life, but in the game they do well. Like, sorry, it's gonna be weird, but also at the same time, it's gonna be exciting. Because it's gonna be interesting, to be honest. So, uh, so if y'all are ready, if you guys, I don't know what to say because I'm ranting, and I am literally um being a silly sorry, I am literally being a silly goose of it. So in real life, they were behind the Montreal Canadiens for the wild card spot in the 4th spot. So they didn't do that bad this year. They were 5th in the Atlantic Division. they had 36 wins, 32 losses, and 14 OT losses, which isn't that's not that bad for a team. At least they had a winning season. That's all I can say because they are a phenomenon, an interesting phenomenon. Uh, to for the league because I assume I'm gonna say this. I assume that like they have only made the playoffs once. I'm saying that for a reason. Okay, so let me say this. They won the divisional championships from 2011 to 2012 and to 2015 to 2016 for the conference championship. They made it all the way to the playoffs, only to lose to Colorado. And they were the fourth seed in the West Eastern Conference, which is mind boggling to say because they were the fourth seed. Yeah, they were the fourth seed. And they defeated the number one seed, which was the Philadelphia Flyers. So, yeah, another crazy thing. So many crazy things. And sorry. And for those two divisional championships, let me take a look at this. Okay. That was the year with the sorry about that noise. That was somebody sneezing. For the number for the 2011-2012 season, that was the year where the Western Conference number 8 seed Los Angeles Kings won against the Eastern Conference 6 seed the New Jersey Devils. That is mind-boggling to think about because that never usually happens for an 8 seed to win, or even a wild card to win. In fact, let's just put it this way: wild card number 2 to win. Okay, so let's look at this for the. Okay, here's another mind-boggling thing, which is in mind-boggling itself. The New York Islanders defeated the Florida Panthers in the first round. Yeah, I could have guessed a real good. They defeated them real nicely. I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad. So, as you can see, 1-1. Home ice is sometimes crucial in some ways, sometimes it isn't. And today was a breakout game for me. As you can see, I got an assist. I got an assist like no one's business. So in this game, I'm pretty good at it. In some ways, in shape or form, as you can see, I'm always somehow, in some way, bad in face-offs. Oh man. Sorry for yawning. Also, have you ever heard of a bank pass boy? I have, because bank passes are awesome. Not really, but yeah, I see stuff, silly stuff, silly stuff, but those silly stuff come to me, and I'm like, interesting. So basically, at this current game, I'm gonna tell you, I had a breakout game. I literally had the game of my life. It was so insane because it was one of those games where I didn't really have, so something crazy to think about because it was a breakout pass and I am not gonna have an own goal. One time I was playing a game. Well, not gonna tell you. I really don't understand about own goals. Like, who should give credit for? The person who shot it or the person who made the goal? As you can see, I scored myself a goal. Oh, wow, I'm unbeatable. Oh, man. That's battle, boss. Let's do it again, shall we? Or I might as well body check you up. That's a hockey term, by the way. That is a hockey term, not a you know what term. I'm not going to mention it, but you probably know what I mean. So, just shoot correctly, and as you can see, I got myself a goal, and one more goal away to have a one of a kind hat trick. A hat trick is scoring 3 goals in one game. That is pretty insane, right? Don't you think? Scoring 3 goals in one game, that is pretty insane. I always thought a hat trick would be something along the lines of, I don't know, not literal. I'm not going to do a literal meaning interpretation of it, but you probably know what I meant. Just do your thing. I always do it when this escape to bench comes in. Like, here's and I'm like the star of the game today, which is kind of amazing to be honest. So A plus, the first for from a while. I was happy, and so for the rest of the most of the goals, I pretty much scored on my own with a little bit of help. So that is how you can tell a good center is in the making. Connor McDavid, I challenge you to a game of NHL 19. I probably might suck at it, but I don't care. I don't give one. And I think that I can be a good NHL player. Not NHL player, a good NHL gamer. Because there's got to be some competitions like the Madden tournaments, the Madden qualifying tournaments. Also, tell me, why do players get to catch a puck that's in the air? Is that allowed? Please let me know. That just does not make sense. It's like saying, oh, a basketball's in the air. Why not just catch it in the air? That is like a. That's almost like that's like the equivalent to an interference call in NFL. It's like the equivalent to Madden 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 in the game. They have pass interference calls, and in NFL, in the CFL, and the Arena Football League. Those are all equivalent. By the way, that was not my goal. That was somebody else's goal. I feel really sad. But something's going to come up. Something's going to be happy. Something's going to be insane for me. Oh, I'm about to hit a ball. Bye. Advance battle, boys. Let's get this bread. Bread is always delicious. Don't you think so? Yes, I do, Raoul. Yes, that was me mimicking, singing in a very odd voice. So, I always think that having a good shot, having a good plan, is always a good thing. And you almost, my friend, let my goal into your net. But here's something that I like. Watch. Pass, pass. Oh, fluff, fluff, fudge. I like fudge. Do you too? Yes, I do. So here's the interesting part. You know how goals work, right? Yes. There's also something called slapshot goals, which are basically goals that you. Oh gosh, you know what this means? I got myself a hat trick, which is, like I said, the equivalent the equivalent of no, not three girls, three goals. And that's my first ever hat trick in a game of this series, no less. This is my first ever time getting a hat trick in the NHL playoffs. So that's insane. Also, I'm been cold for icing. I think icing is please let me know. I'm not a NHL GoPro or whatever. But I think icing is where you go too fast on the ice. That is simple. Like, that is a good rule. If somebody is trying to go fast on the ice, the goalie says icing warning, and if you could stop and beat the icing warning, then you don't get called. So there's also offside warning, which I don't really understand for that. And yep, like, too early, you can't do it again. So there's also, if I could count correctly, one, two. There's two near the goals, the goalie size, and two near the the middle line, the middle line. So in total, if you don't count the one that way you score a goal, you do like the puck thing, like you have to like see who gets the puck. Then it's six. But if you count the one that's in the middle of the logo, it's seven. So seven or six, depending on what you think. Um, so like for goals wise, it would be seven. But if you don't have it without the goals, it's six. So it's 1-6. Yep. And then surprisingly, it became 2-6. I don't know if it's the Panthers trying to make a comeback, but I hope not because they would have to score unrelentlessly 4 goals, which does not make sense because scoring 4 goals in one period is difficult, not unless your goalie is like, what? I'm gonna say goodbye. Also, let me know how to score goalie goals, like the goalie with the puck and trying to shoot with it. Uh, I'm a good center. I might be. Let me know in the comment section. Just um, I'm going to look up best center in the NHL. So the top center currently is Evgeny Kuznetsov. I assume that's a Russian name. And yes, it is. It is a Russian. He is Russian. That is something. That is actually something. Because that is amazing, and I just can't believe that he's doing it. He's actually um doing like this. He's doing something for the team. And so this is actually current. So I could be like him, which is not going to be possible. But if if I look up best center in the NHL Hall of Fame, I will find. Oh gosh, might as well look at this. Connor McDavid is one of them. I know Connor McDavid Sidney Crosby is one of them, but I'm trying to find centers in the NHL. So because well, it makes sense for me to be like that. So Command F center. No, absolutely not. I got nothing. So as you can see, we won 2-6. Stayed the same, and I will be ready for game 2 of the playoffs. First round. Can't wait to see what is coming us in store for us. Because the Boston Bruins bad are the bad boys. We will do whatever it takes to bring a Stanley Cup, and I will either A retire or B go to a team that I think y'all will be interested because it might be a Retro 6 team. Who knows? Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all, let's just buy a book, and as for me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!